Games Brains A Head-Banging Life. We're doing a reaction video to a horror trailer. A bit of an old one. The trailer was released back in March. But I didn't even know this existed until recently. Every so often, I like to check and see what the state of play is with the Amityville franchise in a way, or who else is trying to rip it off. And I came across this latest one called Amityville Island. Now, if you know the site and you know our coverage of the Amityville series, we've kind of taken on a personal mission to always make sure we're reviewing and talking about this series as a whole. It will blow people's mind to know that if you're counting every single movie that uses the Amityville title, I think there's something like 20 odd movies now. We have a definitive ranking of everything out up to date, not including this one, because I've tried finding a version of this to watch in the UK and had not been able to find it, basically. So I'm going to wait until it's more widely available to check it out and review it. But I hate and love the Amityville side of things. So if you don't know, the reason why there are so many is because you cannot copyright Amityville. It is a place. It is not something you can copyright. The copyright law, from what I understand, actually surrounds the Amityville horror. That terminology, Amityville horror. So you will often find films desperate to try and cash in, calling themselves Amityville something else. Amityville Exorcism is one of the movies. There are many, many variations out there. A lot of them having absolutely nothing to do with the original 112 Ocean Avenue house or story. And they're the sort of cheap ones that are trying to cash in it. The actual ones that are often related were sequels or classed as sequels, things like The Possession, the second movie, Amityville 3D and so on. There are wide-ranging qualities there as well, from everything from a haunted lamp to nothing referencing a house beyond a small item or a haunted thing. It's not been good. As one of them has a mirror, I think, related to a mirror as well. It's not a pretty series. In the last couple of years, there has been an attempt to make better movies from them. There was Amityville Awakening, I think, might have been 2017. That was in like development hell for quite a while, and it was an alright. And then there was one called Amityville Murders, which I think was 2018. And that one decided to take it back to the original sort of true story. In my opinion, the true story, the one of the DeFeo murders. I don't believe in the ghostly goings-on that are said to have obviously taken place in a house. But the Amityville Murders focused on that, added supernatural elements, but tied all together was actually a really surprisingly good movie. I would urge, if you've seen a lot of Amityville horror movies, Amityville-related movies, and have grown to hate them in the way we have, do check out the Amityville Murders. You might find that to be quite a nice surprise. But as I said, it's a love-hate relationship with it. I love checking a new one out, just often because I know it's an opportunity to lose my shit. And I suspect this might be one of those. It comes from Wild Eye Releasing, who have a habit of releasing very low budget. If it was a game, it'd be a free-to-play in the mobile market, those sorts of things. But they also release great movies as well. It's just basically hit and miss. The fact that this is Amityville Island, I'm not expecting much. But we're going to check it out. Let's do it. Yeah, there you go, Wild Eye Releasing. Okay.
Welcome. Welcome to our island.
What is going on here?
Here you can contribute to science.
What's wrong with her?
What do you think? She's crazy. She killed a bunch of people just like me. Or she's from Amityville.
Oh no.
So what are you gonna do?
Hey! Something isn't right!
Something is happening there. Something that Kelly Joe Knight and the ward better find out what it is.
Oh my.
Be proud of what course of grand experiment. Experiment to create the next generation of mankind.
I know you can't judge a movie based on less than a minute long trailer, but I want to judge this fucking movie based upon less than a minute trailer. What the fuck was that? I have seen bad stuff before. But this looks like a home... It doesn't even look like a home movie. It looks like a joke. Did you hear some of that line? Oh my... This is... It looks awful. I don't even know what... I'm lost for words. Well, I expected, you know, because it's an Amityville. I mean, what is that? What is that? That doesn't even look... You've just photoshopped yard sale on it. Oh my god, and look. They're trying to make out that's the Amityville house, but not, because look at the windows. But obviously that's not... Okay, so it really is trying to say it's an Amityville horror. That's good. Alright, let's hear her say this line again.
Something isn't right.
Oh my. I mean, look at the flashy eyes. Look at those effects. And him, when he laughed... Or let's hear him speak again.
Better find out what it is.
Is that a shark? That's a shark. That mask is the worst. I am... Looks like it's got a lot of obnoxious, horrible close-ups. What is this about? It looks like trash. It looks like literal trash. And I don't even think it looks like entertaining trash. It looks like it's going to be a chore to get through. I will watch it though. There's no question about it. It has to be added to our list. It has to be added to our definitive ranking of the Amityville movie series. So it will be watched at some stage. But going off that very short, less than a minute trailer, I think this could be. We have a couple that already got a 0 out of 10 rating. I think there's 2 or 3 across the countless movies that were just so bad that we gave 0 out of 10. If I was to be reviewing that trailer, there's a 0 out of 10. Now, of course, that's not the movie. So we will obviously judge it fully when it comes to that. But just based off that trailer, that's an absolute shocker. And everyone should be embarrassed to even have put that out. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on GBHBL.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there. That's patreon.com/GBHBL, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?